and we've got a full field here. Jackson Faulkner, Liam Hides, Gavin Faulkner, Alex Jacovides, Dave Piton, Benny Hoffman, Clayton Hides, Chris Rice, Peter Hendra, Jordan Kirk, Brent Want, Lachlan Powell, Chloe Buck, Clint Williams, John Wilmont, Steph Wilmont, and Maurice Dutot rounding out a top 16. They get ready for the starter. Mr. Goddard with the flag in the air, and they're off and racing. Jackson Faulkner with a solid start. Liam Hyde straight into second. A bit of a jump there from Jackson. Gav Faulkner right up behind him. Alex Jacovides fourth. Benny Hoffman fifth. They pulled a good gap. Clayton Hides is then in sixth, and he's driven fantastic in that last race. It was a really good drive by him through the field. He was up to fourth there at one point, but a bit of a gap.
Got a bit tangled up there off the start as well, but managed to sort themselves out, thankfully, because the last thing he wants to spin on the on lap number one. But looks like he managed to retain six was where he started from as they come around to complete lap number one.
So our leaders cross the line. So it's Jackson Faulkner, Liam Hides, Gav Faulkner, Alex Jacovides, Ben Hoffman. That's our top five. Why are they all on the brake so hard? I don't get it. Okay, so someone's turned someone around then and then decided to just jump on the brake. That's definitely not what we do. That's a good way of getting rear-ended in a big way. So that's Chris Rice that unfortunately got turned around. I'm not quite sure who turned him. But we need to get whoever jumped on the brake there that hard to not be doing that.
No, exactly. I don't know whether they're trying to readdress or something like that, but obviously with the high field behind them, that's certainly not.
And now we've got a big spread, Judy. So Jackson Faulkner crossed the line. Liam Hides in second. The gap is 1 second. Gav Faulkner in familiar territory. In third, they're right behind Liam, who won't be letting Gavin go this time round. Alex Jacovides, Benny Hoffman. A bit of a gap then back to Clayton Hides, not that much, but then it's a huge gap back to Brent Want, who must have been tangled up somehow, I'm guessing, only presumption, with Chris Rice there. So Brent Want, Jordan Kirk, Lachlan Powell, Peter Hendra, that's our top 10. Chloe Buck, Steph Wilmot up to 12. The leaders cross the line. Jackson Faulkner now 1.1, so he's pulled 2/10 on that lap. It's pretty close, but a massive gap back to Brent Want in 7th. So the gap there, wow, we're looking at about 8 seconds from Clayton Hides in 6th, back to Brent Want in 7th, who has a solid pack behind him. It's Brent Want, Jordan Kirk, Lachlan Powell, Peter Hendrick, Chloe Buck, Steph Wilmot, starting to ease their way into the senior category and doing a good job. Johnny Wilmot 13th, Clint Williams 14th, Maurice Dutot 15th, and unfortunately Chris Rice, who got spun around there, is 16th, but our leaders have crossed the line again. The gap now 1.2 seconds, so he's only pulled about a 10th, but Jackson got enough on that sort of first lap. About a second gap is what he pulled, and he's basically managing to maintain that. Liam Hides with pressure being applied by Gav Faulkner, but they are all very fast. 40.3 on that last lap for Jackson, 40.4s for Liam Hides and Gav Faulkner, 40.6 for Alex, 40.6 for Benny Hoffman. So our top five are our top five, and we got a red flag, ladies and gentlemen. We've missed what's going on. We can't see it. We'll go for a bit of a walk.
Over the back there.
So this will be a redress and a reset. Right, get ready for a start. Here we go. So this is a continuation of the race. This isn't a restart. This is just a continuation of the race. Effectively, there was a safety car out. That safety car is now pulled in. The lead pack comes back onto the straight as such. And at the drop of this green flag, they're right to race and ready, set, go. 6 laps to go. They're off and racing. That's bunched the pack up, Judy. This should be an exciting last 6 laps.
Absolutely. So obviously there was a bit of an incident there in that when the race first started, and Chris Rice unfortunately got sent all the way to the back. That gives him an opportunity to move his way up. He's obviously got a couple of spots there already, and he'll hopefully make his way back to the field.
Jackson Faulkner, mate, doing what we're used to seeing him do. So him and Liam Hyde's very similar pace, but he seems to be a gun straight out in that first lap. So Jackson Faulkner's pulled a little gap off Liam Hyde's, but it's been a good opportunity for Liam Hyde's to regroup and focus back on him again. Gavin Faulkner third, Alex Jacovides fourth. Benny Hoffman still doing a great job in fifth. Clayton Hyde's there in sixth. Ever so closely followed by Jordan Kirk doing a great job. Listed as sixth. That would be right with it. I'm missing someone. Yeah. John Wilmot's retired and Brent. Oh, here we go. Yep, that's all. So there's a bit of time glitch there. So yeah, Jackson Faulkner, Liam Hydes, Gav Faulkner, Alex Jacovides, Benny Hoffman, Clayton Hyde 6. And here we go. What's that gap? It was half a second. It's now 7/10. So he's about a tenth and a bit quicker. There's young Jackson Faulkner. Liam Hydes being well pressured by Gavin Faulkner and Alex Jacovides right there with him. Benny Hoffman still doing a fantastic job on debut in 5th. Clayton Hyde 6th. Jordan Kirk, great job in 7th. Lachlan Powell 8th. Chloe Bucks now up to 9th. Steph Wilmot doing a great job in 10th. Good to see. Clint Williams is 11th. Maurice Dutrot has managed to get his way up to 12th. Chris Rice 13th. Peter Hinder 14th after the penalty. Brent Wont is 15th, and unfortunately John Wilmot has retired from this race.
All on the front, Gavin Faulkner trying to have a look up the inside there at turn 2. He's all over the back of Liam and looking for a way past. And tucks back in behind Liam for now. So he certainly seems a lot quicker through the turns 1, 2 and 3 than Liam, who's looking for a way around. So he'll have to settle back into 3rd for now, but it's extremely close there. The 2nd, 3rd and 4th are bumper to bumper.
And mate, you're not wrong there. So a good little gap now from Jackson Faulkner, but the race is really on for a second. Liam looks a little bit more comfortable than he has in the other races there in 2nd, but not like he's got a massive gap over Gavin. But Gavin seems a bit quicker at turn 2 and 3, but Liam is obviously quick around the back end of the track leading back onto the straight. So a little bit of ebb and flow there. Alex Jacovides sitting right there in waiting. Last lap board's out, ladies and gentlemen. They're about to get the last lap board.
So a little bit of time certainty there due to the stoppage. The front lap has been removed, which now puts us onto the last lap. Jackson Faulkner continues to lead the way. He's got quite a healthy gap. He's got plenty of breathing room. He's got 1.4 seconds over Liam Hydes. There's quite a battle going on still there between Liam Hydes and Gav Faulkner, and obviously Alex Jacovides on the back of them as well, just ready to pounce.
It's on all the way down the last lap. Fastest lap of the race, about 40.27 by Jackson Faulkner, who's got a solid 1.5 second gap as he comes back on to the straight to win another race. It's Jackson Faulkner. Liam Hydes. Oh, wow. Gav Faulkner. So a bit of an issue there with Liam's card at the line, but manages to still get second.
I think Gav he had a good run on turn 14. He was doing what he could to get him over the finish line, which is where he was traditionally quicker, but there was nothing in that. So obviously then as they came to turn 1, they were coming in quite hot.
So that racing order, Judy, another win to Jackson Faulkner from Liam Hydes. No mass surprise there. Gav Faulkner in 3rd, Alex Jacovides 4th. Ben Hoffman 5th on debut, and that should see him secure 5th for the round. So that's a fantastic debut by Benny. Clayton Hydes was 6th. Jordan Kirk 7th. Lachlan Powell 8th. Chloe Buck 9th. Clint Williams 10th. Steph Wilmot 11th. Maurice Dutrot in 12th. Chris Rice in 13th. Brent Wont in 14th. Peter Hinder 15th, and Johnny Wilmot rounded out our top 16.